are countless free blocks in Build-A-Boat, but in this video, I wanted to narrow it down to the top 5 best free items and how to claim them inside of the game. Let's not waste any more time and let's hop straight into it, but make sure to stay tuned throughout the entire video so that way you guys don't miss any of these items. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's not waste any more time and let's hop straight into the video. Also, comments of the day is on screen right now. Thank you so much for the support. But let's hop straight into the first one on the list. Now, I'm actually going to rank these from what I think is actually the worst on the list to the best on the list. But all of these items are actually really good. Like, these are like the top 5 best free items you can claim. Starting off, let's do the first one. Starting off at the number 5 slot, we have the thrusters. Now, you guys may all know about the thruster location inside of the game. I mean, this thing's been inside the game forever. If you're a new player, well, listen up. If you actually take a cannon or anything that can break a wall inside of this stage right here and shoot this secret door, it'll actually open up a secret area in which a chest location is hidden inside of. I do recommend bringing a hand cannon because in case you missed the cannon like I did, the hand cannon always comes in clutch. And walking up to this chest just like this will actually give you the thrusters and I believe some gold on top of that as well. This is what it looks like on a brand new account, which you guys can see right here. You get 175 gold and 2 thrusters. Good thing about these thrusters is that they're actually inside of the shop for Robux and you can pretty much get them for free by doing that method right there. And on top of that, it is actually one of the most fastest thrusters inside of the game. In fact, it is the fastest. And oh, that wasn't the best of ideas right there. Oh my goodness. But you can see the difference between this thruster and that one. I mean, the red thruster is just so much faster and you can literally get it for free. And that's why I included it in this list at the number 5 slot. But let's hop into the number 4. On the next slot I actually want to get into, for the number 4 slots, we have the golden harpoons. Now, the golden harpoons are one of the most iconic items inside of the game. One thing I love about them is they actually don't have the timer that the normal harpoon has, which means the golden harpoon can pretty much stay attached to an item pretty much forever if you really wanted to. And on top of that, I mean, it's golden. How could you possibly go wrong? Another thing I really like about the golden harpoon is that you can actually use it for the terrain moving glitches around the map that you can have so much fun with. But let's check out how to actually get them. Inside of the washing machine stage, wait, why is that so hard to say? Washing machine stage, you can see there's actually a mini game right here that you can actually play, and when you actually play this mini game, it'll teleport you inside of this TV, and you basically just have to survive the phases of this little boss fight right here, which actually can be a little tough on doing it for the first time, but if you actually get the hang of it, it is a lot simpler. I mean, you literally just have to make your way away from the cubes here that spawn from the boss fight, so as long as you just stay away from those, you should be good. Also, I do recommend doing this inside of a server with not a lot of lag, because if there's a lot of lag inside of the server, it actually makes this almost impossible to do because the blocks will literally just teleport on you. And when you're finally done and completed with all 3 phases, this chest will spawn in and you get the golden harpoon. Oh, and top of that, you also get, I think, like 250 gold for doing it as well, which is honestly just, you know, you might as well take it because why not? So that is the number 4 slot. Let's hop into the number 3 slot. And I'm telling you guys, you've got to stay tuned for the second and number 1 slot because those are actually insane. But let's hop into number 3. On the number 3 slot, we actually have the portals. Now, the portals you can actually get for free inside of the game. I mean, it's one of the coolest hidden Easter eggs that the game has, and it gives you 4 of these, which actually can be your first items towards your first AFK grinder or just doing cool glitches in general. I mean, this is an item that I absolutely love. A lot of players love it. I mean, you can make custom portals. You could put portals literally anywhere you want. I mean, there's so many cool things you can do with these, which makes this item so good. Oh, by the way, guys, I just remembered that I have like 2 bonus items that I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that as well. But getting the portals is actually pretty easy. Just make your way inside of the neon crystal stage with some cannons attached to you or your boats, and you just want to shoot the cannons on the crystals on the wall. And what will actually happen is when you activate all of them, all these lasers will basically teleport you inside of the secret room. Now, if you actually do this with other players, it will be a little bit faster, so I do recommend doing it with more players or your friends to help you out. I mean, it's just gonna make it faster, but I mean, you can pretty much do this by yourself in like literally less than 10 minutes, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But all you have to do is find these crystals inside of this portal maze and just bring the crystals back to the front. Once you actually have all the crystals, you get 4 portals in total, and 4 portals is pretty much all you need when it comes to making an AFK grinder inside of the game. I mean, you can make spawn catchers with them, and you can put them inside of the stages to make gold. I mean, there's literally so many different things you can do with portals inside of Build-A-Boats. Let's go ahead and hop into the number 2 spot. In the number 2 spot, I do want to show you guys how to actually get to all 4 of these. Now, you guys are probably wondering, wait a second, how do you actually get 4 of these plushie items? I mean, these items, they don't really like have like an actual like purpose inside of the game other than being collectible blocks, but you can also get yourself a free gold bonus while getting one of these. Now, we all know that you can actually get this plushie inside of the arcade stage, but inside of the game for quite some time. But there's actually a secret boss fight that you guys can play for some free Build-A-Boat items and also 500 gold reward. There's also this game called Project Zeg, which is basically a fan-made game for Build-A-Boat where you can actually explore some cool secrets and explore the map, because as I mentioned, there's a lot of cool secrets, but inside of this area, there's also a boss fight that you've got to do, because it gives you free Build-A-Boat items, free gold. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Making your way inside of the portal right across from the spawn points is where you actually want to go to defeat this boss fight. And well, guys, this boss fight is easy if you know how to do it. I mean, I've probably played it probably 10 or 15 times now, so I know how to do it. But if you're a beginner, I feel like this is going to take you a couple of tries to complete, but you not only get a cool badge, but as I mentioned, free Build-A-Boat items. I mean, so how could you hate? Once you're out of the elevator, turn to the left, and you've now entered the boss fight area. This is where you're gonna fight the Zeg boss. I believe this boss fight actually used to be harder as well, and I think they nerfed it because of how hard it was. I could be wrong on that though, but there's only 2 phases that you really have to go through. It's this starting phase, so it's this one right here, and boom, okay, we already did some damage right there off the bat. Basically, you want these like hammers to actually hit him as he's going by, just like that. You guys can see I got that one right there. Will I get another one? Oh, yep, I got that one. Wait, I'm speed running this right now. Wait, hello? Oh, can I get that one as well? Oh, dang it. All right, he's coming over here, and bam. All right, I'm literally on to phase 2. I mean, it literally took me like less than 30 seconds to do, and this is the final phase of the boss fight. I mean, it really is not that hard. It really just depends on your experience with the boss fight, obviously, but this is probably the most challenging part, is this phase. I mean, this phase is probably the hardest, and oh my goodness, this boss fight's actually so well made. They did an amazing job on this boss. But basically on this part, you actually want the bombs to drop on these blocks right here, and you want to definitely run away from the fire. But if you actually stand on this last block, the fire will stop right there, and then it's gonna do the wind just like this. You really just want it to drop that. Oh no, you want it to drop that bomb right there. Boom. And you just want to do this to all 3 sides, and then you've literally completed the boss fight. I mean, it's as simple as that. And there's another bomb just like that. Don't mind if I do. I mean, you can pretty much complete this boss fight in like less than like 5 minutes. I mean, it's super easy. And then when you join back inside of Build-A-Boat, you should get the boss fight reward, but I've already got it. It gives you 500 gold and also 3 of those plushies right there. 1, 2, 3, and then you should have a 4th one if you got the one inside of the stage. Now, coming in at the number 1 spot, I just have to put this block at number 1 because I use it pretty much every single day when I play Build-A-Boat, is the cake block. I mean, the cake block is literally one of my top 3 favorite items inside of the game, and lucky enough, you're still able to claim this. There used to be codes inside of the game that gave the cake block, but those codes have recently expired, and there's really only one way to get this, and it's through your Roblox account anniversary, to where if you actually play Build-A-Boat near your account anniversary on Roblox, basically your Roblox account birthday, and you join Build-A-Boat near those dates, you should get the 10 cakes added to your account for free. I just recently got mine, and I'm now at 202. I was at 192 last year, but recently my Roblox anniversary came by last summer, and now I'm at 202 of the cakes. And I mean, the cake blocks, if you guys are not aware, can be used for so many cool glitches inside of the game, whether it's grinders, whether it's carrying blocks around the map. I mean, there's countless things you can do with this item. There is some substitutes that you can use as well, but honestly, it's one of my most favorite items inside of the game. Let me know down below what you guys think. But we're not done. That was the first item, or the number 1 item, but I have some bonus ones that I want to share with you guys, because these I just kind of have to include. Number 1 right here is you actually get 4 barrels of TNT and also a gold bonus and health by joining the Chill Studios Roblox group, which a lot of you guys probably didn't even know about. And on top of that, if you actually go over to your code section and you type in the code ChillThrill709 was here, just like this, that's actually going to give you the firework. This firework right here. Now, I know it's just a firework, like literally one single firework, but it can do pretty much everything that the cake block can do. I mean, you can attach builds to yourself, you can do magnet grind, or not magnet grinders, like gold grinders, and all around, I mean, it's a very, very reliable item. The only downside to it is that you might accidentally click and activate the firework, and it might just break. But be sure to go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Peace out. And